Good morning, welcome to Catex TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Monday, June 15th, 2015. If you want to follow us on Twitter, go to Catex TV. News coming from Albany that the departing New York Financial Services Superintendent Ben Lawsky, who's also the insurance superintendent, made an announcement that his current chief of staff, Anthony Albanese, will serve as interim superintendent. This is while the governor's office conducts a search for a permanent replacement. Earlier today at the Paris Air Show, French President François Hollande urged the Greek government to quickly return to the negotiating table after weekend talks between Greece and its European creditors and the International Monetary Fund broke down. The stock market's futures are dropping like a rock right now. The breakdown in negotiations over the weekend has raised fears of a default on Greece's debt and a possible exit from the European Union euro currency bloc. The European Commission yesterday dismissed what it called the Greek government's, quote, vague and repetitive latest proposals to the lenders. They dismissed that within a matter of hours. The speed of that decision suggested that the Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras is gambling all on a appeal directly to the European leaders when he meets them in Brussels on June 25th. That is the same day, actually, it's 5 days before June 30th, when basically the clock runs out. That's when the expiration date of the Eurozone's bailout to Greece, the $275 billion bailout, expires. And it's also the same day that they Greece faces about a $1.7 billion payment to the International Monetary Fund. If there's no deal in place by then, Greece is going to default. And as we mentioned on Friday, the Greece contribution to the European Union is only about 1.7%, so this might not be the end of the world that everybody's talking about. There's a big wildfire in progress right now in south central Alaska. It's about 6,500 acres and growing. It's called the Sockeye Fire. It's visible from Anchorage. 1,700 homes have been declared to be in evacuation areas, and people have been evacuated. The fire is believed to be human-caused. No deaths have been reported yet. Meanwhile, in western Indonesia, on the island of Sumatra, authorities have evacuated now a total of 3,000 people because of eruptions on Mount Sinabung, which is an active volcano. The 8,500-foot volcano has sporadically erupted since 2010 after being dormant for 400 years. An eruption last year killed at least 17 people. The Indonesian government has placed the volcano on its highest alert. Over the weekend, 2 big road accidents in India killed at least 39 people. In one incident, 22 people, including 7 children, were killed on Saturday when a van carrying people returning from a pilgrimage to a temple in Andhra Pradesh lost control on a bridge and plunged into a river. And then in a separate incident also on Saturday, a head-on collision between a truck and 2 tractors carrying dozens of people heading to a prayer ceremony killed 17 people. This is in northern Uttar Pradesh. For portions of rain-battered Texas, the weather warnings yesterday from the National Weather Service must have seemed like a cruel joke. The tropical storm that is potentially forming in the Gulf of Mexico is heading straight for them. Here's the weather forecast. Through Wednesday, widespread rainfall totals could easily average 6 to 8 inches, with some amounts exceeding 10 inches. This will obviously lead to a dangerous flood situation. Local officials were even more pessimistic, calling the event possibly catastrophic. This could be the second major flooding event for Texas in less than a month, said CNN meteorologist Jennifer Gray. The consequences have already been deadly. Widespread flooding has claimed at least 23 lives in Texas since the Memorial Day weekend in May. In Tbilisi, Georgia, the capital of Georgia, tigers, lions, a hippopotamus, and other animals escaped from a zoo in Tbilisi after heavy flooding destroyed their enclosures, prompting authorities to warn Tbilisi residents to stay inside for fear of the animals. 12 people were drowned in the disaster, including 3 zoo workers who were not attacked by the animals. Heavy rain and winds hit Tbilisi during the night, turning a normally small stream that runs through the city into a surging river. An escaped hippo was cornered in one of the city's main squares and subdued with a tranquilizer gun. There's apparently a bear and wolves and a lion that remain on the loose right now. Really a strange situation. There's some interesting videos on TV about it. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.